What's going on YouTube, and welcome to another trade breakdown. Today is the 19th of February. I think today I took an Asian session trade. We got a win on gold. I usually don't trade the Asian session. I think I traded it because I was going to be busy the next day. I couldn't trade the New York session. So today, again, we're trading gold. It was an Asian session trade. Literally saw the whole setup right before I went to bed. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take this. So with good risk management, obviously, usually outside my trading times, what I do is I play around with my risk management. So I'll really reduce it. So I think I took around 0.2 to 0.3% risk. So it was like a $30 I was risking to make, like, yeah, I was willing to basically just lose $30. So if you're ready, let's dive straight into it. All right, so again, for today's trade, if we go to the 4 hourly, gold again is just pumping. So yeah, it just keeps breaking all-time highs. The volume is high. On the 4 hourly, as you can see, loads of break to the upside here, two breaks to the upside here. Not even a breakdown. If we zoom in, this is not a breaker structure. This is just a wick down. The body candle close did not break this level here, guys. So as you can see, it did not break at all. So this is just obviously a grab of liquidity for me. So for my bias, gold is bullish and I'm looking for buys, okay? So now we drop down to the lower time frame. Again, like I said, I was trading the Asian session. I usually don't trade the Asian session. However, I saw a beautiful setup just before bed. I had to take it. So yeah, when trades are outside my trading session, usually I'm very mechanical. I stick to my plan, you know, 1-2 trades a day, and that's it. Like I trade one session. However, I knew I was going to be busy the next day, so I couldn't trade in New York. So I was like, you know what? Let me just try it. I was like, I'm willing to risk, you know, $30. Let's just see if I get a win on gold. Great. I mean, everything's there. My whole setup's there, so take it. So I think this is why it is also good to be discretionary at times. Like I think being really mechanical with your trading is good to build that discipline. However, if you have some experience in the markets and you're willing to kind of risk a small amount, just have good risk management, guys. Like, you know, I was willing to lose $30. Like, I'm in profit on my funded account. So that's the amount I was willing to lose. So yeah, anyways, like I said, this is the breakdown of the trade. As you can see here, price has broken to the upside multiple times up here. So we've got a clear breaker structure here. So this is a BOS. Again, obviously, because it broke structure here, this to me is a nice level of support or a strong demand zone. Again, we've got a lot of consolidation here. This is beautiful trend line consolidation. So again, this for me is just all liquidity. So all of this is liquidity. So again, as you can see, price swept all this liquidity. Again, swept this level of liquidity here as well. And it's respecting this 5-minute order block. And yeah, this was what time? I think around 1 a.m. now. And I was just seeing all of these confluences. A lot of liquidity has been swept, you know, probably early buyers. So again, for me, this is kind of what I'm looking for, almost like a trap in a way. And yeah, this level's been held. So I was like, you know what? It broke. Again, breaking this level here. Gave me a little pullback. Price gave a little pullback. And then I entered around here. I was in a little bit of drawdown for like 5-10 minutes, I think, and then just price just flew. So yeah, that was the trade really. I had like a 40 or 30 pip stop loss. I think 30 pip stop loss. I entered two positions, both were $15 worth of risk, so I was risking $30 in total, and I think I got like a $60 return, a win. I think it was a 1-2 trade. Yeah. So yeah, I was pretty happy with it. Again, I kind of stood up. I'll leave the trade here so you guys can see as well. If you didn't see it earlier, it will be here now. And yeah, literally just before sleep, I was like, you know what? I could sleep and just forget about it, but I was like, you know, let me just like watch it a bit. It was already kind of moving quick. So as soon as I saw this kind of push up, once it was here, price was here, I moved my stops to break even. So once it was past the 1-to-1, yeah, my stops were at break even. And then this was a risk-free trade, man. And then literally, I was gonna let it run, but I was like, you know what? I'm up 1-2. Like, I'm gonna take my profits. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen when I sleep. I can't manage the trade. So yeah, I ended up just closing the position for a 1-2. I'll take that. If we play price, as you can see, it just kept pumping even through up towards London session. So it could have been a juicy return. However, I mean, look, the market will do what it does, and take your profits when you can. So this could have been a mad trade, but I wasn't willing. I'm not a swing trader. I'm a intraday or day trader. So yeah. Perfect. That was the kind of setup for gold. I did also take another trade. That wasn't on the Asian session. That was yesterday, Thursday. But again, this was on US 30. So I saw a setup in the evening. So again, I was kind of busy, so I couldn't really trade New York session. However, I've noticed the last few days, US 30, I mean, if we look at the on the daily or the 4 hourly, like we're in this very tight range. So price is almost consolidating in a way. So as you can see from the last previous videos, we were expecting this 4 hour order block. However, now price seems like it's starting to fail to hold this level. However, if you really look at this range here, if you go to the daily, it's such a tight range. So, I mean, when you're seeing stuff like this, it's so easy to get wicked out on positions. And again, all like if you're a general trader that like doesn't trade consolidation, you want stuff like this, right? You want price to be going one way. So all you got to do is trade with the trend. Very easy to get wins. When it's tight like this, it's hard to take trades, or you have to have like a setup that allows you to kind of like trade consolidation phases, because the market goes through different phases. And yeah, it seems like we're kind of just ranging, consolidating here. And now the market's getting a bit exhausted. I can see US 30 looking to kind of drop down to these lower levels now. However, because market was consolidating, I was a bit like 50-50 on whether I wanted to trade it. However, I did see a setup late in the evening, and the last previous few evenings, we've been having these massive push-ups to the upside, like late at night. I did not know if it was if there was going to be a correlation, like, but I was like, you know what? I'm willing, like I said again, to be a bit discretionary, risk a little bit. Like, why not take a long here? So, this was kind of the trade I took for US 30. It was again, because it's outside my trading times, I did not risk a lot. I think I took a total of, I don't know, profit, well, I can't remember. It was like $60 to $80 profit in total. I had two positions going, and it was like a 1 to 3, I think, or 1 to 2.7 risk to reward. So it's not too bad. It was actually a good trade. So this was the breakdown of it. Obviously, we had this massive push down. I think we swept daily liquidity. So that was an extra confluence is why I thought price would also reverse to the upside. Also, we have a lot of imbalance here. So as you can see, a lot of imbalance here. So I was like, okay, price should at least kind of have a little, pushed back to the upside before, if it does, like tank down again. So that was my thought process. I was like, since we swept daily liquidity, let me wait for my setup. So as you can see here, we have a break to the upside. This was kind of what I was looking for. So BOS here. Let me add some text. Oh God. So that was my break to the upside. So again, that was kind of a little confirmation that price might be looking to reverse. And again, we had a little bit of a kind of mini consolidation and just pull back. What happened again? Price swept liquidity at the bottom of the order block. So this level of liquidity below got swept, and then it gave me a break to the upside. And again, this almost creates like a double bottom situation. And I was like, you know what? This is looking like a proper setup here. So yeah, price, I could have gotten here earlier. However, I still wanted price to break these levels here, these highs here, for me to kind of like feel like there's a proper change of character, and price will go to the upside. So I was waiting for that to happen. So yeah, this would have been my confirmation of change of character here. And yeah, price kind of did that. It wicked up and then it gave a little pullback. And then as I saw that little pullback happen, I should have already entered here based off my analysis. However, I just wanted further confirmation. As soon as I saw that little pullback happen and it started to break with a lot of volume, I was like, cool, I'm gonna enter. So I entered, I think, one position here and then one position here as well. And again, my stops were just below, I think like around 40 pip stop loss. So again, just below this wick. And I rode this to around a 1 to 2.7. So what happened was market closed at 11 and I was still in the position. I was like, oh, damn, like, what's going to happen to price? So then the market opened again, and luckily it just consolidated around this area. And then when I started to see signs of like exhaustion and it kind of like tapering down a bit, I was like, cool, let me just exit around. I think it was like 12:30 a.m. UK time that I exited my position, so around here. And then that's when I cut the trade and took my small wins. But yeah, I feel like I managed these trades well. Obviously, they were kind of discretionary trades outside of my usual trading times. However, my setup was there. And I think that's the key, guys. Like, if you feel like you're really committed to something and you know your analysis, you know your setups, then go for it. But just apply good risk management. For example, the only thing that didn't tick this setup was the trading times. So if I'm trading at my usual times, I would obviously risk like 1%. However, because I'm not going to risk a lot. One thing's missing, so I'm going to reduce my risk. And that's where it comes down to risk management, guys. And I was willing to lose the amount I put on this trade. So I think when you're at peace with that, you're not going to trade with emotion. You're happy to take the loss. If it reversed and tanked down, I would have been at peace. I would have lost, what, $30? It's like 0.3% of my capital. I'm already up on my live account. So when I'm already in profit on my live account, I usually sometimes take a few discretionary trades here and there. I'll just feel a little bit more confident to do that, rather than if I'm in drawdown, for example, where I will not do this. I will just avoid this, wait for my usual trading times, and just trade it until I'm in profit again. Once I'm in profit, I can be maybe a little bit more discretionary with it. But yeah, I try to stick to my plan. Like I said, I always have a game plan. I always execute with a reason and a bias behind it. Like as soon as I hit, before I press that buy or sell button, I make sure to myself, right, have I done my analysis? Have I ticked all these boxes? If everything is ticked and there's literally nothing missing, then I am at peace with losing that trade. So yeah, that was the breakdown, guys. Nice small wins to complete Thursday in a way. So yeah, one Asian gold W and one US30 trade. I'm looking to trade US30 more now that it's kind of finally slowly coming out of this consolidation phase. I think we're going to be looking for sells in the future, so I'll keep you updated on that. I'm actually recording this on Friday, so yeah, there's a lot of news today. I will let you know if I do take a US30 sell or a buy if it presents itself today. But yeah, that was the trade breakdown analysis for Thursday, and I will catch you either tomorrow with a video, and if you don't see me tomorrow, then I probably didn't trade that day, and you'll catch me next week. But yeah, once again, hope you guys enjoyed this video. That was the trade breakdown, a bit of a longer one today, but yeah, that is basically my entry. So again, if you've been watching the last few videos, very simple kind of like trades. I try to trade with a trend. I look for almost like these kind of breakout trades. So I wait for a break in my favor, so break it to the upside. Again, we wait for a liquidity sweep. We wait for an area of interest to be hit, so this demand zone. Once we get that confirmation of like a price is kind of like going your way, a little pushback, we wait for that little pullback, and then once it breaks this level again, and it's with a reasonable stop loss, and the stop loss makes sense, then I'll enter my position. So that's my strategy, guys. It works well. Again, the only two pairs I trade are gold and US30 for now. I've tested with a little bit of NAS, and I mean I need to back test more of that, but for now, US30 and gold I think are my pairs. So yeah, that was the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and comment below what you want to see next, if you want to see any other type of videos. But if you enjoyed this, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. It's been your boy Tao, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Peace.